Welcome to Talley Vineyards. I'm Brian Talley, and today we're going to talk about one of the most important things that we do in our vineyards every year, which is pruning. And I've got Kevin Wilkinson, our vineyard manager, and he's going to show us some of the techniques that we use to prune our vines here at Talley Vineyards. Why don't we get to it? All right, so what we have here is a very young chardonnay vine, and Kevin is actually going to demonstrate how to prune the vine. But just a note about the importance of pruning, it really dictates the potential crop that we can have in the 2009 season, but it also plays a very important role for the long-term architecture or the shape of the vine. So the decisions that are made this year are critical to the long-term viability of each vine. So with that, Kevin, you want to talk about exactly how we're going to prune this?
Sure. Well, with cane pruning, what we typically do is establish new fruiting wood every year. And what we'll do immediately is cut off what...
Basically the old wood.
We'll typically choose canes that are not too big in width and obviously not too small. Right here is a perfect scenario for this 2009 season. So as we get to this point, we typically have a crew of men come through here and do the primary cutting, and which I've done here, and we will leave it just like this. And secondly, we'll have a women's crew come through there because they're much more delicate with their hands, and come down and actually tie this with green tie tape.
And how did you decide how long to leave that cane?
Well, we typically like to have a nice balance in our vineyard, and that's where we start with here, and we have a 5-foot spacing. So we'll just directly split it in half. So we'll have the exact same length on both sides.
Kevin, could you tell us a little bit about exactly where the shoots are going to grow, and then on the shoots where the fruit is going to be?
Well, if you look right here, you see at each site there's a little white cotton showing. Those are buds. And those buds sometime in the next month will push new shoots. And those shoots will grow, and we will find that we'll get majority of the clusters within this region right here.
Okay, so later on in the growing season, the shoots will look like this. Early on they'll be green, but then they'll what we call lignify and turn into hard wood, which is what's happened here.